live. For anybody seeing this for the first time, this is the fifth take. We are now live and ready to rock and roll. So, had a couple
Uh,
kerfuffles, and we're ready to roll now. So, other than that, other than all the technical difficulties today, how was your day?
well, it's good, and the audio should be better.
Awesome.
Got the headsets today. So no, the day was good. KO Ninja here. Full day of martial arts today. We had belt testings. We had jiu-jitsu classes. We had taekwondo classes, weaponry. We had all kinds of stuff today, and now we're focused on some Hyde Park. So what's going on your way?
About the same. This is the SC kicker. Don't know if I mentioned that earlier. And man, we had a great day here as well. Started off about 9 o'clock, kicking with the kids. We had some of the beginners in there. Brought in our adult class. Had a blast. Talked a lot about core body work and keeping the stomach healthy to keep the back healthy long term. And just did a lot of kicking. Had a lot of fun and then rolled into some jiu-jitsu classes, finished off with that. So it was a great day, got a good workout in, and that's about it. So ready to get the rest of the day started and get into the metaverse and the ninja land here. So our second passion. So I guess let's take a look at where we are for Genesis Week competition. How are we looking for mints?
All right, so let's pull up the stats for Hyde Park. Um, hey, NFT architect, what's going on?
Hey, architect,
Um,
what's going on?
all right, so Hyde Park. All right, so we've been stuck at 72% minted out for about a week, maybe 2 weeks now. And I think that we have Upland to blame for that, but in a good way. They've been coming out with some cool stuff. So um, between the two London releases and cars, the chess pieces that are out, the lights people are buying, just tons of ways to spend UPIX. So minting has definitely slowed down. There's 2,344 properties left. So slow and steady though. We're gonna do great, and I'm looking forward to the day that we mint out. I think that'll be super cool. Because we started this, man, we had like I don't know what 6,000 properties left when we started this or something like that. So
Yeah.
um, but anyway, the builds, however, we're crushing it. So absolutely killing it with the Spark, and the community is doing a great job building up Hyde Park. We are averaging 3 builds completing a day, which is awesome. So that puts us right now at 435 completed structures. Just had one finished up a few minutes ago. So I think that was yours.
Yep.
Um, so 435, and so we're crushing the goals there. So I know 80% was that minimum goal that we were um, wanting to shoot for, but with all, I don't think we could have really like anticipated all the UPIX syncs coming up. So we were discussing earlier. Do you want to go over kind of our pivot?
Yeah, so like Kale was saying here, I know we've had a lot of stuff coming out. We had a London release, and I know I personally sank a ton of UPIX in that. I think a couple days before we had the S1R that we purchased as well. So that sank a ton of UPIX. Then we had Mother's Day Explorers came out, the chess pieces in London. What else we had? Oh, the second London release. So it just sucked a ton of UPIX from the community. So, and we're just as guilty too. I know that we went to London, minted out a bunch in Knightsbridge. Anybody that minted there knows it was expensive too. So we sank a
Yeah.
ton of UPIX there. Um, and then I know I picked up a couple in Hyde Park too, just for namesake in London, and possibly another venture there with our game and everything else we have going on in the community. So, and I think a lot of people in our neighborhood actually picked up some in Hyde Park too. So that being said, I think we talked a little bit about this yesterday, and we're going to pivot and just make a few changes to the layout that we had of the competition. So we still have to hit our goals as a community. So I think what's fair for tier one, we'll drop it down to 75% minted and then 400 builds. For tier two, this was the black belt level. We'll go to 450 builds and 80% minted. And for that top tier, if we hit that, 85% minted and then 500 builds. So I think that's real fair considering all that's been going on in Upland. So let's get out there. We got 20 days to crush it, and let's finish strong. Let's finish strong. So ninjas don't like to finish on bottom, so let's finish strong, get on top.
Yeah, with 20 days, so I know with all the people in the community, if everybody mints one or two properties, because I believe to get to 75%, that's going to be just under 200 properties minted in there. So I think that's doable. I think it's fair, and I think if everybody goes and mints just one or two properties, I think we'll nail it for the bottom tier that is. So
Yeah, 100%. I'd really like to see us hit tier two. Would be amazing. That would be really
yeah,
cool. Um, so we'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do. So
yeah, we'll see how it plays out.
yeah, I had a personal goal to bring 2 million UPIX with me to Vegas, and I'm gonna fall pretty short.
How's that going?
It was going great until the cars came out, and then London, and then what else happened this week? Oh, I was doing good. I was right back on track, and I found this awesome property out in Lake Balboa that could be for a future build there that we're considering. And it sank a 500,000 UPIX there too. So back to building. So how about
Yep.
you?
I'm gonna be able to bring at least 1 million. I'm at like 750,000 epics at the moment. Um,
Nice.
I'm
You're
gonna
gonna
try
be
and
my
build that up.
sugar mama in Vegas.
We'll be spinning epics left and right. Uh, that's funny. Um, but yeah, what's next? What else we got?
All right. I think. Oh, one thing I wanted to touch on. I think we commented a little bit on this within the community with the trains. I know we are working on a new Spark train setup, and just with everything going on in real life, and then everything going on in Ninja Land too, with all we've got going on with the Ninja Park, the game, and we've got the new coffee shops coming and stuff. It's just been really busy. So we're going to work on, hopefully we finish it up this week. We're working on a new process for uh, the Spark Train, and it's going really good. We just want to make it better and have two tiers. So we actually wanted to reach out to the community on this and see if you guys had just some ideas of a way it could work better as a whole for the community. So if you guys would like, give us some feedback, let us know, and we're all ears for that for sure. So definitely hit us up in Discord and give us your thoughts.
Yeah, uh, well, I'll just go ahead and say what I was leaning towards, and I'd stole some ideas from other nodes and things I've been a part of. Some things that I liked that I thought went really well is basically having a small spark train, a small build. Um, so like I think including that would be a small townhouse or the regular townhouse, and then the amount of spark required to be on those builds would be any. So zero point zero 0.01. I mean, it literally because I know a lot of players don't have a lot of spark yet, and they're working on building that up. So that would be kind of like the beginner spark train, or just I mean, if you want a smaller build, um, and then having a large spark train. So that would be more of your apartments and luxury houses and things like that. But having a minimum of a zero point 0.5 spark contribution on that spark train. Um, so that was the idea. We'll if we get any other better ideas come along, we're all ears. But I think that will get a little more structure and I think get more builds going faster, honestly. So
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, again, so hit us up in Discord if you guys have ideas. We're open to ideas for sure. So we want to build the community and get everybody's input too. So um, what else have we got? So we've got, I know we announced the other day, I don't remember where it was. Oh, the round table. I was on the round table on the Property Experts channel when TML was out. And man, that was a great time. We had Impasta was on there. And man, by the way, she kicked our butt in racing this week. So it was a great race. She just crushed us again. And who's
She get
leading?
did she get first?
I don't know if she got first, but she crushed me in my race.
Well, I got last too, so I I did not do great at all.
Yeah, I was right there in the dumps with you. So I think we were in different brackets, but both finished at the tail end. So hoping for a better week next week. So we had a little time off this weekend to rest the engine. So hopefully we can kick it back into gear next week. And big shout out to Dak and Mash Chef for putting that together. That's been a really great experience, and it's been really cool to watch that come to life. So if you haven't caught the streams on Fridays, the races kick off at I think it's 2:30 Eastern time. So definitely reach out to us in Discord. We can get info on that and watch the live streams of the races. It's pretty cool, and it's all kind of the beginning right now, so it's been pretty exciting. I think the last week finishes out at Genesis Week in Vegas, so it's going to be cool to have that last right there. And I know we're going to be live. There's going to be a lot of people that are racing that'll be there, so it should be pretty cool. How have you liked the races so far?
I mean, it's been super fun. It's really cool to be a part of the first season, and it's just gonna get better. And um, I know this year's been working out a few bugs here and there, and just getting the process smooth. I mean, even the last couple races have been super smooth. Um, so yeah, it's just cool to be a part of the first one. Kind of just making history there and being a part of that group. So yeah, super fun.
Well, I think last week I started to announce a little bit about our Hyde Park coffee. So we have the Hyde Park roast, and this is something that's been in the works for at least 6, 7, maybe 8 months ago, and we started putting it together. And this is going to be something that's going to be within the metaverse, the Web3 space, UpX world. It's also going to tie into our Hyde Park game. So there's going to be a lot of value to it in real life with the NFTs, and then also in the game as part of that game, and part of the NFTs within the game. So we're really excited about that, and we'll have more details coming out on that. We do have our own personal coffee roaster that we work with, so we're super excited about that, and we'll have more information coming out on the NFTs. And we've got a little bit different type of spin on the NFTs, and we'll be going over that like kind of in the next 2 weeks. So we'll have more details coming on that.
Do you want to tell them the name?
All right. So the name of our one of our blends is going to be the Ninjava blend. So we're looking forward to that. So
I know some people think it's corny, but I think it's super cool.
it's martial arts related. Got the coffee with the Java, and it fits perfect. So I don't know too many ninjas that don't drink coffee. So it's
It's like
fitting for the game. Yeah,
life juice.
for
Live on
sure.
coffee.
So
Yeah, super excited to bring.
what else is going on like in the metaverse? I think I saw some pretty cool stuff going on in the martial arts world actually, and it kind of ties into some gaming stuff.
um, are you talking about the Zuckerberg stuff that we saw, or?
Yeah,
Um, yeah. Well, did you see Zuckerberg did his first jiu-jitsu tournament?
I saw that. That was pretty cool. I'll tell you what, I got to give him a lot of credit to get out there and a guy that's such a high profile guy being with Facebook, and I'm sure I'm sure that had to be tough for him to put himself out there. So I give him some props for that, getting out there and trying to better himself. in different ways. That's pretty cool. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I mean, I know Zuckerberg is a controversial, person to bring up, so not getting into that, just getting into, I mean, he is just another guy, another human, just getting into Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, which I know has been super beneficial for me and thousands of other people that I know, uh, and have met personally. So it's cool to see him. Also, I think it's good to grow as a human. I know for a fact that Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is super humbling and um, teaches a lot of discipline, focus, and humility. So, I mean, I just think it can only do good. So no matter how controversial the person is, it's a healthy thing. So, it was interesting to see him um, get out there and compete. So it's pretty. That took a lot of guts to do that for sure.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool to see. And like you said, it's jiu-jitsu and all martial arts really is very humbling. So it takes a lot for someone that's kind of in the spotlight and yeah, got out there and gave it a good shot. He competed. I think I heard he competed in gi and no gi too. So that was really cool to see.
Yeah, I think he lost the gi, but then he won the no gi. Um,
Nice.
and there's even a video of it out there. So I mean, for him to put himself out there like that is pretty cool. There was some controversy. It looked like he was arguing with the judge, but I read an article, or the ref, but the ref actually cleared that up. It sounded like he wasn't actually arguing. He was uh, getting clarification on the rules, like he didn't understand a part of the rules or something. Uh, so anyway, that was interesting, but yeah, so super cool stuff. And then it was also interesting. I don't know. I saw a clip the other day of it was Zuckerberg again sparring Volkanovski,
Oh, how'd
uh,
that go?
UFC fighter. So it was like it's pretty interesting. But they were like they had all the motion capture suit on, like kind of like what we've got,
Oh, very cool.
um, and they were sparring each other, which I think Volkanovski was taking it easy on him.
Yeah.
That's a bad dude right there.
Yeah.
But
Well,
it was interesting. It was interesting to kind of see the look of it was totally different than like because it was the metaverse avatars and stuff that they were using were a lot different. Um, but uh, but it was cool. It was cool to see them spar and
that's pretty cool. I did see the clip on that, and again, it is a little bit different than what we're doing, of course, but it's more use case. You know, it's the Web3 being used with the martial arts, and I, I think it's really cool because we could really tie what we do in real life into gaming or into training, all kinds of cool stuff where everybody can get involved in martial arts. And I know personally how much martial arts has helped me in my life, especially through tough times. Teaches you to keep working on and the perseverance behind that. And, it is so humbling. And again, I give Zuckerberg props for that, to put himself out there. And like you said, everything with him is going to be overanalyzed too, being the status he's at. So that's pretty cool that he got out there and did that and wasn't afraid.
yeah, most definitely.
So cool. Well, I think that's about all I got today. I know, man, I'm ready for Vegas. We got about 20 days left, so I'm looking to get down there and meet everybody, have a great time there, and relax a little bit too. So hopefully, I'm hoping we can get out and train a little bit there. I'm nursing a little bit of a knee injury, but I wouldn't mind getting out and doing some training if possible and having some fun. So,
Yeah, definitely. I think Vegas is gonna be a blast. I think it's gonna be super cool to meet everyone. And we got maybe some cool things to hand out coming
oh
in
yeah,
shortly. So um, little teaser there. That'll be fun. Um, but no, it's gonna be great. We also got some. We'll have more info out soon on that, but we also got some things to auction off for charity. Um, and so we'll release more info on that soon.
Yeah, and definitely anybody that's going to be in Vegas, definitely come over and see of us. I know we're high level martial artists and stuff, but we are super approachable and we want to get out there and have fun and meet everybody. We're going to be, so we didn't get a booth. Unfortunately, we didn't get a booth, so I was bummed about that. Um, but we are going to be over with TML's group and Upix World. So definitely pop over and see us. We are going to have some stuff to give away, and we just look forward to meeting everybody. So come on over and say hi.
Yeah, absolutely. Looking forward to everybody, and if you can't make it, no worries. We'll see you in Discord and or hopefully next year or some other events. So
And don't forget to check out, we have Chokes for Charity going on. I know this has been announced widely on the Upix Property Experts channel. And, if we can get what was the donation total? 25,000?
yeah, 25,000. That's a big number, but
It
I
is.
mean, man, if you bring the upland community into, I mean, if we all come together, it's not that much. If everybody does a little bit, but definitely looking forward to that. And can we get a link to that? Put it in the description.
Yeah,
I think
I'll
it's
grab that from TML and Too Stupid to Win, and we'll try to get a link in the video here in the description. And how many players do we have in Upland right now?
upland.
Yeah.
I'm there's well over 60,000 monthly active users.
So for less than $5 from each player, you guys can see TML choked out in Vegas. So
That's less than $1.
actually, you're right. Is that
There's
right?
60,000. Yeah, less than $1.
Oh, nice. So for $2, you could see TML and Too Stupid to Win choked out, and it goes to two different charities, two great charities.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
definitely check out the links to that, and a dollar can go a long way for the
Absolutely.
support, not so much for the chokes, but those have happened too.
Yeah, that's
So,
just the fun part.
oh yeah, oh yeah.
Awesome.
All right, well, I think that wraps it up for today. So we officially got on for a live stream. Hopefully the audio is good. I know the first one was a little bit of a kerfuffle, as Ben would say. So we're looking forward to getting that first one under our belts. Can only go up from here. So, all
Awesome,
right.
guys.
Well, hopefully the rain subsides down there in Johnson City, and we'll look forward to seeing you in real life and in the metaverse. And then for the rest of you guys, we'll see you in Vegas.
Thanks for kicking it with the ninjas.
All right. Ninjas out.